Congratulations. You have written a really good book and you've worked really hard and it's getting published, whether you're doing it traditionally, hybrid, or doing it all yourself. You're getting it published and you're gonna need to publicize it because, as we know, most of the marketing these days falls to the author. Doesn't matter how you're published. So you have to have that marketing plan. That is a subject for another video, which I'll put on the list. But this video is about one of the most important pieces of that marketing plan, and that is your author media kit. And maybe you have these, but maybe they're not all together in one place. That's why it's called a kit, is because you got all these little pieces, and whether you have your description on Amazon, your website, but you need it, all of these things you need to have in one place to make it a kit so people can go and just get all the information they need in one place. So what are those components of your author media kit? First, you need your author bio. And I have a whole article about this on my website, 90 Degrees Media, about how to write your author bio and what you need, because you actually need a long and a short and a medium length bio. And it's good to put all of those in your author media kit. And maybe your long one will go on your website. Maybe the short one is used when you publish an article somewhere. But you need all of those in your kit. You also, like I said about social media, you need your author photo. You need a good photo of yourself. And that's good to put on the back of your book as well and on your website. But you need, and of course, social media, as I said, because you don't want to be a little black question mark box silhouette. You want a good photo of you. So however you have to do to get that, you need your author photo and you need your book cover. That's also another subject, getting a good book cover for another video. But you need your book cover and your author photo. Those need to be in your author media kit. And all your contact information. You need your email, maybe your backup email, your cell phone number so they can text you or call you. Maybe if they spill coffee on it, maybe they can't read that. So you also need your social media links so that they can get a hold of you through there if need be. And also in that contact information, this is for your book, right? So you also need your ISBN numbers. You need the one for your physical hardback, paperback book, and for your ebook. You need those ISBN numbers in there as well. That makes it very easy for people to order them and just have that there in that one place. And of course, you need your book description. This is what goes on your Amazon page or goes on the back of your book, but you need your good book description. And that's important. I will maybe do another video about that. But having a good book description is very important, and that needs to go in that kit. And editorial reviews. Maybe you have a Kirkus review or a Book Life review, or beta readers or people you found on NetGalley or something have given you important editorial reviews that you'll want to feature. So that's also good to have, and putting that there so people can quote other people. Because who's going to be using this media kit? And that is the next component, is one of the most important components. And these are your sample questions. You can also repurpose these as FAQ page on your website. But these are 5 to 10 questions that an interviewer can ask you. So you want those 5 to 10 questions, and then you want a little paragraph, 100 or 200 words, summarizing your answer to these questions. So these can be used, say, one of the best ways to publicize your books these days is podcasts. So you go on a podcast, the podcaster is going to say, "What can I ask you?" Instead of "What's your book about? Who are you?" Well, you want to have those 5 to 10 questions that they can ask you. They might rephrase the question slightly, or they might combine a couple of questions, but they want to know what they can ask you and what you're going to answer approximately. So you have those 5 to 10 questions with the summary answers in there. And also virtual book tours. I've seen that these FAQs, these sample questions used for virtual book tours, where bloggers get your book, they read your book, they post about it on their blog, and they want to have some quotes from the author. And they can get that from your sample questions. So that is one of the most important things to have in your author media kit. And if you don't have those yet, you should probably start working on those right now. And then you also want to have that press release. And this, like I said, you want to have everything in one place. So the press release would be, maybe it won't go to the maybe it won't go to the reporters and stuff, especially like if you're writing fiction, you're not big news, but it'll go to those bloggers, an announcement about your book, and have your log line in it, and have maybe something special about your book that people don't find other places. So you can do the press release for that. And then some people like to include a sample chapter. And that's great because then it's right there in one place. You got your stuff about you and the book description, but maybe give them a sample chapter. And you can also have that available for a download on your website. So you want all of these things, all of these 8 components in one place so you can make your kit for the media, whether it's podcasters, bloggers, or even the news. If you're writing nonfiction and you just happen to hit on something that comes up in the news, you might be on TV or even radio. Check out my other videos here. Make sure that you subscribe or sign up for my email list as well, and you will get notified of new videos. I will be posting more about book marketing and also tips on writing the best you can.